He was an employee at ChatGPT. When he resigned, he made controversial statements against the company. And a month later, he was no longer with us. Suchir Balaji was a 26-year-old guy who worked as an artificial intelligence researcher. On November 26, 2024, he was found in his apartment in San Francisco. There was a bullet lodged in his head. According to the report, medical official, they stated that the apartment was on the 4th floor of the building and only had access through the main door. They also stated that the windows had a type of protection that only allowed them to open up to 10 centimeters. In other words, a person couldn't get through there. There were no signs of an attempt to forcibly enter the apartment, nor did anyone see anything unusual in the building. His work at ChatGPT and other projects at OpenAI was extremely important. He was in charge of gathering and organizing internet data to train the GPT-4 language model. But in August 2024, he resigned, saying he was disappointed by the company's practices. Two months after this resignation, Suchir Balaji gave an interview to the New York Times stating that his departure from the company was due to unethical actions by those in charge of ChatGPT. Suchir's father stated that the last time he spoke with his son was on November 22, 4 days before they found him. On November 25, the worried mother went to her son's apartment, but no one answered. She went back home and the next day called the police. After the body was found, the mother said that no one questioned her. They only told her 40 minutes after finding him that it wasn't an incident involving anyone else. She also mentioned that they wouldn't let her see her son. The weapon found at the scene belonged to Suchir. It was registered in his name and he had acquired it in January 2024. According to the official investigation, there was an entry wound on the forehead and the exit was at the back. But the family, who hired a private investigator, said they found that this was not true. Instead, the exit wound was on the forehead. To this day, the authorities continue to say that their findings are the real ones. Nima Ramarao, the mother, published the following. We hired a private investigator who conducted a second autopsy to determine the cause. This new autopsy cannot confirm that the cause was the same as the one that the police indicated. The analysis of my son's apartment was chaotic. There were signs of a struggle in the bathroom and he also found blood, which would indicate that someone hit him there. This was a cold-blooded murder. We demand an FBI investigation. The parents are not blaming OpenAI for the apparent murder. They want a real investigation to be conducted, and that whoever is responsible or those who are responsible should pay for what they did.